What's happening, guys? Riley here. Just want to make a quick video going over my first year in real estate, kind of the ups and downs of what I experienced, what to expect, what I'll be doing going forward. Make this video kind of for my past self who didn't know anything a year ago, or anyone looking into getting in cheaper rental properties, honestly. So let's get into it. Easily my top 3 mistakes I made right off the bat that I have to mention would be I didn't know how to comp a property. I didn't know how to get proper ARVs. When doing the BRRRR, you need to get proper ARVs to be able to pull the money out your deal. I'm not going to be able to pull all the money out of my deals, so I'm not executing a perfect BRRRR. Next up, my rents. I didn't get proper rents for these properties because I didn't know my market. I didn't know my market wanted 2 baths for their 4-bedroom homes. I didn't know that people were trending in a certain direction for these rentals. And I'm not just talking about bedroom count and bathroom count, I'm also talking about locations and the demand in those locations. Certain realtors and property managers know what areas are hot, and I didn't know what was hot at the time, so I just threw stuff at a wall and see if it stuck. And the last thing I gotta say is time. This goes for across the board in real estate. Even if your situation is going perfectly, it's gonna take longer than you expect. I thought this was all gonna be wrapped up in February, March. We're now in September, October. You really gotta plan your horizon longer and have your reserves ready, because those holding costs do catch up to you, especially if you got a mortgage. I can confidently say the thing that pushed me over the edge to get into real estate altogether was the FOMO and the opportunity cost of missing out on real estate altogether versus dealing with some bad tenants, dealing with a bad deal, doing things wrong. That stuff just didn't outweigh the issue of not being in real estate altogether after all these years. Now, what am I gonna do going forward to make sure I get a good cash flowing property that I can pull all my equity out of? I'm gonna follow the 1% rule, meaning I have a $100,000 property, I need at least $1,000 in rent. Now, my ARVs are gonna need to be at least $140,000 per property, and that's due to a $10,000 closing cost fee. A lender's gonna lend me 75% of that LTV, loan to value, so I can pull out around $105,000 out of each property if I have a minimum of $140,000 ARV on that home. And what am I gonna do to incentivize good tenants in a good area that stay a long time? I need to at least have 2 bathrooms in each of my homes. That allows for families to grow in these homes and not grow out of these homes. If they grow out, they will only stay 1 or 2 years. If they can grow in your home and still be comfortable, they'll stay 6 to 7 to 8 years, no problem. This is all through Section 8, that's why we're doing this. Now I've been in the business a little bit more than a year, so I'm considered a seasoned investor, which allows for perks like better interest rates, better property management rates, better insurance rates. All 3 of these things add up as you have more of a rap sheet behind you. What I've come to realize about real estate investing is that it's truly about refining your systems. So yes, you need to throw things at the wall to begin with, but you need to refine your system from there so you can become profitable. You learn from your own mistakes, you learn from other people's mistakes, and then you can scale your portfolio to be profitable. Yes, your first home might only get you $100 cash flow per month, but your second home might get you $150, then $250. It's only up from there once you know how to work a deal.